Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live, and let's continue the series I've been doing where I attempt to name the best player in each NBA franchise's history. Their all-time GOAT. Previously did this for the NFL teams. Check them out there in a playlist. I have the NBA ones I've done in a playlist as well. We're coming down to the end, going in alphabetical order. Today, we land on the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors' inaugural season was in 1995-96. They have now played 30 seasons of NBA action. They won an NBA championship in 2019. Now, before I go on to name my franchise go with all these teams, I've been revisiting the NBA Mount Rushmores I did 2 years ago, where I attempted to name the four best players in my eyes in each franchise's history. And this was a very hard one because it's, do you include the guy who played 1 year with the team? I did not, but I would understand if you did. But anyhow, so my Raptors Mount Rushmore alphabetical order by last name. Chris Bosh played 7 seasons with the Raptors, made 5 All-Star teams. Vince Sandy, Vince Carter, yes, he left on bad terms, but he made 5 straight All-Star teams from 99, 2000 to 2003, 04, as well as winning Rookie of the Year. DeMar DeRozan named to 4 All-Star teams with the Raptors and averaged over 20 points per game each of his last 5 seasons with the team. And Kyle Lowry named to 6 straight All-Star teams from 2014-15 to 2019-20, member of their 2019 championship team. Of course, the player I mentioned that played just 1 season for the team, Kawhi Leonard. I really thought long and hard about putting him on here, and I don't know who I would take off if I did. I guess Chris Bosh. But yeah, Kawhi Leonard definitely an honorable mention despite playing just 1 season. Pascal Siakam was another hard guy to leave off. Had spent his whole career with the Raptors until being traded to the Raptors, to the Indiana Pacers last season. Other honorable mentions, Fred VanVleet, Damon Stoudemire. I'll name an active player at the end. But in the end, I consider the best player in Toronto Raptors history to be the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry. Now, Lowry joined the Raptors in the 2012-13 season, playing with them until 2019-20. From 2014-15 to 2019-20 season, 6 straight years, he was named an All-Star. 2015-16, finished 10th in MVP voting and made the All-NBA third team. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his basketball reference page. So 9 total seasons spanning from 2012-13 until the 2020-21 season. 601 regular season games. Lowry posted averages of 17.5 points, 4.9 rebounds, 7.1 assists, and 1.5 steals. Accumulated 16 triple doubles in his career with the Raptors. As mentioned, numerous All-Star teams twice averaged over 20 points per game, 2015-16 and 2016-17. Had 4 other seasons where he averaged more than 17 points per game, averaged a career high 8.7 assists per game in that 2018-19 season where they won the championship. Good rebounder as well. Few seasons where he averaged at least 5 rebounds per game. Shot over 80% from the free throw line every season with the Raptors except his first, where he shot 79.5%. Guy who drained a bunch of three-pointers, all in all connected on 1,518 threes with the Raptors. As mentioned, part of their championship winning team during that postseason run, averages of 15 points, 4.9 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. Lowry is the all-time leader in many categories for the Raptors, including assists with his total of 4,277 and steals 873. Also the most three-pointers made in franchise history. He's second all time in games played in Toronto history, only behind DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry. He's one of those guys. When you look at the totality of his career, you realize, hey, he's probably going to make the Hall of Fame. And he did his most damage with the Toronto Raptors. Career still going. Just recently re signed for 1 year with the Philadelphia 76ers, 38 years old now. Kyle Lowry, in my eyes, is the best Toronto Raptor in franchise history. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. How about with my Mount Rushmore? Would you include Kawhi Leonard despite his just playing one season with the team? Now, with all these, I've been taking a look at the active roster and deciding if there's anyone on the active roster that has a chance of overtaking the GOAT, making the Mount Rushmore, or being an honorable mention. And one guy who's probably an honorable mention already, despite just 3 seasons, is Scotty Barnes. Barnes was the Rookie of the Year in 2021-22, an All-Star in 2023-24. Um, it's super early. I mean, he'll turn 23 years old on August 1st. So it's hard to say whether he has a chance to overtake Lowry, but he definitely has a chance to be on the Raptors Mount Rushmore if he plays, let's say, I don't know, 4 or 5 more seasons with the Raptors and continues playing at an all-star or near all-star level. He's definitely someone who could be considered one of the 4 best players in franchise history, but otherwise, let's see what RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly can do with the Raptors after they traded OG Anunoby to get them. I mean, OG Anunoby is a guy who probably could have been honorable mention as well. But stay tuned for tomorrow. I got 2 teams left. I'll be doing the Utah Jazz tomorrow, and then we'll end it off with the Washington Wizards on Thursday. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.